It's not all men. I don't need any man coming to my comment section saying I'm talking about all men because I'm not. So if it does not apply, let it fly. I'll never understand why people leave comments under a video where it's like, well, if it's not about you, why'd you feel the need to comment unless it is about you? Let's move forward. The reason why some men get so upset when women say they don't want to get married and they don't want to have children is because they were going to use this as bait to be able to string you along, to get you to bend over backwards. And I mean that literally, to do all sorts of things for them so they can get what they want out of you, but you'd never be able to get what you want out of them. So when women say that they do not want marriage and they don't want children, it destabilizes the only power that they have. That is the biggest trick in the book. That is their power play. That is their power card. And now that you've taken that away, they're very upset. Because men like this have no intention of being better men, of being better to the women around them. They want to use the marriage carrot to bait you in. And for the women who are like, you know what, please stop fishing, I'm not taking the bait, they hate you and they see you as a threat to their power. Like Edith Lanchester, for example, a woman who did not want to be married and was institutionalized for a week as a result. She wanted to live with a gentleman that she was interested in, but she didn't want to marry him. So her father bought Dr. George, who was a quote unquote leading mental health expert, air quotation, to the house. And he had decided that she was committing social unaliving. I can't say the word. And as a result, they were going to institutionalize her. Her landlady, Mrs. Gray, tried to help her from being taken away and imprisoned in an asylum. And unfortunately, she was not successful. And the brother ended up harming Mrs. Gray, unfortunately. Now, Edith was later on released, but can you imagine how many women were forgotten about who were not as lucky as Edith to have her name in the newspaper and have this story told so somebody could come and rescue her? There are women who have suffered in these asylums, and the men in there are probably doing unspeakable things to these women. And I shudder to think about all the women who are forgotten, who have been forgotten about, who have been institutionalized and taken advantage of. There is something downright disgusting about a man who thinks that you're not allowed to exist without him. And quite frankly, whenever I hear men try to make it seem like there's something wrong with a woman if she doesn't want to get married or have children, I really always side-eye them because I'm learning the history of men who think like that. And even now in modern times, we have men who think like that. They want to force you to love them, and it's very creepy and very clingy.